It's me, Abby Schmidt. I'm the redhead that sits at the front of the classroom, and this is my presentation on Nick Cave. So to start, the first piece of artwork that I chose from Nick Cave are some of his sound suits. So when Nick Cave was creating these, he realized that it was something that they could wear, and so he decided to put it on, and since then has been making like music videos and just soundtracks from them. I thought this was really interesting because of the different textures and colors that are used, and it's pretty unconventional. I don't know of another artist that has made a piece of artwork and then worn it around, so it's kind of cool. Also noted on this slide is that Nick Cave graduated from the Kansas City Art Institute, which is located in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm from Kansas, so I just thought it was cool that he was over that way. Yeehaw. The next piece of artwork that I chose by Nick Cave was this untitled sculpture from 2018. To me, this looks a little bit more like a political piece, and even though Nick Cave seems like a pretty gentle guy and has a pretty laid-back personality, I think this piece helped him to express some of his feelings about politics and United States history, and things that had happened in the past. I really appreciated how he used maybe some type of wood or something to sculpt this man, but then how the background is made of shotgun shells in the form of an American flag. I think that probably has some pretty interesting symbolism behind it. Nick Cave has labeled himself as a messenger, artist, and educator, and I think that this piece was really successful because it showed him in that light of having political views and being able to display a message through the things that he's creating. So this was probably my favorite piece that I had viewed by Nick Cave, just because it was interesting and it was unlike anything else I had seen, and even though we might have differing political views, I can always appreciate someone who's willing to share their thoughts in a peaceful and respectful way. Okay, next we have this piece called Egg and Bacon. Super creative title. I thought this piece was interesting because it's crocheted. I didn't know that Nick Cave could crochet, so this was kind of interesting that he chose, out of all the things he could have crocheted, to do an egg and a piece of bacon. But I thought this was funny, and I was also really hungry when I was doing this research, and so I thought this was something that people could probably relate to. Kind of makes you think a little bit more, for whatever reason, kind of can take you down a rabbit hole. But I thought the colors he used were pretty realistic, especially for pieces of yarn, and it kind of just made me laugh. It seems like a lighthearted piece of art, but at the same time, like I said, it can kind of make you think on the things that we have readily available to us that other people might not have. So there's Egg and Bacon. Okay, and that concludes my presentation on Nick Cave, the artist. These are the sources where I found my information and my pieces of artwork, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.